Gonna make some cocktails. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? My name's Tom Dyer, and today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make a mojito plus what 5 flair moves you can use whilst making that mojito. I did a video like this very recently with the Planters Punch cocktail, which you can check out here. I know that people struggle when it comes to flaring and making drinks at the same time. It is the most difficult thing to do. It means you have to actually flare and flip some things around in front of other people. Now that is a difficult thing to do, but it's something you just have to do. You have to get past that nervousness of actually trying to do that, and you just got to do it. But hopefully these videos will help you, and this video will help you more specifically. I mean, who doesn't love a mojito? Probably a lot of people actually. But anyway, I know a lot of people out there probably making mojitos and probably do love a mojito. So hopefully you'll be able to use this video to be able to do some flair whilst making the mojito cocktail at the same time. Exactly. Huh. Right. Let's get to it. The first thing you do when a customer comes to your bar is you put down a napkin. So if you do have some napkin moves in your arsenal, it is very, very useful. And this one is slightly different to what you may have seen before, and it's super easy to perform, okay? So you can start off with the spin that you may have seen before, and then it's just sliding it straight down onto the bar top. Now, if you don't want to do that spin at the beginning, you can literally just take it off of the pile of napkins with one hand, place it onto your hand and slide it down straight onto the bar top. It's super easy to do, and I really like it, and it looks pretty good. And if you're one of those sleazy kind of bartenders, you can be, hey, what's going on? You all right? What's happening? Please don't ever do that. I will promise you I'll never ever do that again. Boom, onto your hand. And all you're doing is you're bringing your hand closer to you, and you're aiming wherever you want the napkin to go, that's where you're aiming your elbow. So you slide it down, boom, onto the bar top. Fantastic. Okay, so that should be pretty self-explanatory to do. I mean, my mum could do this move, so hopefully you'll be able to do it as well. You can think about how you can start adding upgrades to this move if you really want to as well. If you can get 2 napkins, 1 on each hand, and then you can do 1 and then 2. Doesn't work as well when you got a watch on, but play around with it. Let me know what you think. Put your questions or your comments into the comments box below. I'll happily get back to you, or you can follow me on Twitter and ask me anything on there. I'm happy to answer all your questions and let you know any thoughts or advice that I can give. Cool. All right. Next up, we do need a glass to put this drink in. I've got one of these lovely Hobstar glasses here, and we're gonna put in 4 lime wedges. Well, I'm gonna show you 2 tricks with the lime wedges. One of them was made by a guy called Mr. Flavius Lupu, and he did this with 4 lime wedges in a row when he used to compete on stage, but I'm gonna show you just with 1. Boop. That's it. Super easy. And what you can do when you come to do this trick, instead of putting all 3 lime wedges in the glass, you can put 1 on the bar top like this. The other 3, you're gonna hold the glass in a tennis grab style. So if the glass is upside down, grab it this way, because it's gonna become easier to catch the limes in the glass when you're throwing them. So if you throw one up like this, and you come one behind the back like this, okay, and then you can just do the last one as a little snatch like this. Then when you get the last lime wedge, you're literally gonna hit this edge of the glass onto that corner of the lime wedge. Oh, I just got lime straight in my eye at the same time. And the lime wedge would jump into the glass. Wow, that has never happened before. 3 lime wedges in your hand. You can start like that if you want. Whoop, 1 in the glass, 1 from here, from there, and then back again. I held the glass in a beer grab this time. I'm a bit more confident than doing this move, so you can just hold it in a beer grab, but literally throwing 1 up this way, 1 up this way, and 1 back this way. However which way you do it, the more you do it, the quicker you do it, the better it looks. It just gives you something else to do with the limes instead of using bottles and tins all the time. Okay, I do actually have a trick with mint leaves, but it's not really worthwhile showing you. What it involves is having a large pinch of mint in your hand. Similar to the lime trick where you throw the lime up and you kind of snatch the lime out of the air with the glass. It's a similar trick with the mint where you would have a handful of mint like this and you kind of snatch the mint out of the air. It kind of wastes the mint, so you don't want to be doing that. But you can just turn it upside down and put it into the glass like this. It's a little bit more of a different way of doing it, and you're good to go. Next up, we're gonna need some sugar syrup. I'm actually gonna put in vanilla sugar syrup, because I like that little vanilla-y twist to a mojito. I'm gonna be using this ODK vanilla syrup. Got loads of flavor, tastes really good, and you can do a nice little trick. You can do it with any kind of bottle that's round. You're gonna tip it this way, and then you're just gonna roll it down your arm like this until you get over to the glass, and then when you get to the glass, pop it up. So you're gonna tip it towards you, give it a little flick, let it roll on your arm, boom. And if you're lucky, you'll have the label facing out, which is nice for the customer as well. We're gonna put in 15 mils of vanilla syrup. The next trick I'm gonna show you is with a muddler. It's with one of these little wooden muddlers. If you have one similar shape, you can use another one. This one works just fine as well. And it's another rolling trick. And the trick looks like this. Boop. And off you go to muddle. Now how you do this trick is you start with the muddler closer to the glass. Okay, if you have another type of muddler, it should work fine. As long as it doesn't, when you roll, it doesn't roll in an arc. Okay, what I mean by that, it doesn't roll around in a circle because one end is sort of heavier than the other. But try out with the muddlers that you've got. If you've got a bigger muddler, it should be working fine as well. You literally want to roll it along the bar top like this with a little bit of the muddler hanging over the end of the bar top. And then as you roll it along, when you get to a comfortable point, you're going to hit it upwards, and you want to hit it round for a full rotation, and you have your hand there like to catch it underhand grip, like tennis grip basically. So you roll it, flip and catch. Let's give it a muddle. Da, da, da. All right. Next we want to get some crushed ice in there. So we're just gonna pop a nice big scoop of crushed ice in there. And then afterwards, I'm gonna pour in 50 mils, and I'm using a spiced rum today. Again, because I've got the vanilla syrup, this has kind of got a vanilla-y flavor to it. 25 mils. And then, boom. Now, some people say you put the soda in at the end. I like to put it in now. So I'm gonna put a dash of soda just for an extra sparkle. And then finally, we wanna give it a churn. I'm actually going to take that napkin that I used earlier, and then you're just going to mix this up nicely, chopping up some of the mint, mixing all the stuff together. Let's give it a try. I haven't had a mojito in yonks. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. We want to get a nice cap of ice. I do a big scoop of ice and I just chuck it over the top. Gives you a nice cap of ice on top of the drink like this. Okay, remember those two mint sprigs? We're gonna grab them, give them a twist, give them a little, release the minty, flavory freshness. Tuck that into the side of the drink like this. I'm gonna tuck that in there like this. And we want a straw, bamboo straws. And that's gonna be tucked in the side of the drink there. Let's get our napkin back. What you can do is do the same move again. Boom, onto the bar top. Bam, pim, pum. Okay, so that is a mojito with a twist, a vanilla mojito. Give it a try out those moves as well. Super simple to do, really they are. And again, I say it all the time, but the more you practice these moves, the more you give them a shot, and the more you use them behind the bar, the quicker and the better you will become at doing those moves. So try it out, let me know how you get on, tag me on Instagram, follow me on social media, Tom Dyer Bartender. Let me know if you like this video. If you do, just hit the like button, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with all your friends and family and everybody else. And until next time, I'll see you then.